Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. I just did a video on this, taking this apart. So I've still got it grouped together. I'm going to make it, this is part two. I'm going to go to Object and Group and Ungroup. I'm going to use Find and Replace, and I'm going to show you a lot easier way to do it. We're going to go to Edit, Find and Replace. I've already got it set on Unifill Color, and I am going to pick that yellow, and I'm going to go from Selection. And then I'm going to find all, and then I'm going to Control G to group it together because for some reason you cannot just move it out of the way. I've got my nudge factor set on something a lot bigger now, but you see what it did. Now let's do this. It'll save a lot of time. Let's grab that color. We've got Find Selection, from Selection. Find all, and see I can't move it, so I've got to Control G to group it, and then you really come off of it. So we've already done that. Look how much time I think I've saved by getting the Smart Fill tool and just filling in, and then I'm going to nudge down, filling in these letters with that same color. I got off the mark there. The same colors that we needed. We're done already a lot faster. We've already got that. The other part was this red outline, and it's a little bit kind of a weird. I don't know if he's gonna. I mean, I know he wants some of this black, but I don't think they want those other texts. So we're going to do the same thing with Find and Replace. We're going to find this orange. From Selection, Find All, Control G, and this time I'm going to nudge them to the right. And look at that. Look how fast I got rid of that stuff. Now, same thing with this red. From Selection, Find All, Control G, click off of it, and then click back on it and nudge it out of the way. We've still got some darker red, so let's go this color, from Selection, Find All, Control G, click off of it, and look at that. We got rid of all those colors we did not need. And now we could actually nudge this up, and all we have to do really is put what we did before. I think we can probably fill in this spot with, because let me back up here. See how the yellow goes to all that white, but on the other side is a red. So let's get the Smart Fill tool and take a sample of that red. I don't know which one he's going to want to use, but we'll use that one. And look at that. We've left the black. We need to fill that in and fill that in. Quite possibly fill in some other stuff. Now take this back and look how quick. Saved a lot of time. Now there's some white parts in there I'm really going to have to look at that are black. So this is where it's going to really, I think, become easy. We're going to take that yellow ring and we're going to break it apart. And we're just going to get the yellow ring, and we're going to fill the yellow ring in with the black. Now he's still got to do his, still going to have to do the text, but if we take our red, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to nudge it over. I'm going to get all the red over, and I'm going to group them. Control G. Now I'm going to put I don't know what I got there, our yellow. I should have really grouped the yellow together. Let me nudge this out of the way for just a second to the right. I'm going to get our yellows and put them in one group. So we can group this together, Control G. we can nudge that over. And because what's going to happen, now what happens if we take this black, go to object, order, back of page, look at that. We're done. If we compare it to the original, now we still need to put in those texts, but we've got a good clean background that was all, I mean, this was intentionally done. I don't think this was a watermark. Now we need to add these texts, but we did that on the first video. Just do the exact same thing. And just remember to nudge and not move, because when you've got this nudged over, we'll real easily, take these letters and this is the original. We've already got it down here. We can actually just take yellow. I think this is close enough to that yellow. I'm going to nudge them. Well, let me move our original out of the way. Excuse me. I'm going to nudge this yellow up. Smart fill. Let me zoom in. I had the smart fill brush on. So we've already done the E. Let's do the S and nudge, the T and nudge. And this is a font that you could possibly find out what font that is. And now, I think because the black is on the back of the page, we shouldn't have to do anything. And then just do the same thing for the bottom text. And comparing the two side by side, I think we're dead on. Anyway, I hope that helped. Thank you for watching.